Oh, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler, or the Geek Slays, and today I have a very, very special video planned for you all. Today, we are going to be completely redoing Wunders setup. If you guys have been around this channel, my Twitch channel, my TikTok at all, you guys know who Wonder is. He just bought all the stuff for a new PC and then a new desk setup to go around it. This, I believe, is going to be the first PC he's ever owned. We're going to go ahead and build that and then go build his setup for him, surprise him before he gets home from work tomorrow, technically. But, yeah, let's jump into this PC build. Today's video is brought to you by me and the wonderful products on geeksgear.store. We have the Brains Are Weird t-shirts, hoodies, cups, mugs, blankets, and our newest product for the summer, the Skull t-shirt, hoodie, everything you could want with this design. I think it's absolutely magnificent. Head on over to geeksgear.store today and pick up some merch for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I don't really have a ton of cameras, so the only angle you're getting for the PC build is a top-down. I will run over the parts real quick, though. We have a Ryzen 5 5600X. We're using the NZXT N7 B550. Beautiful looking motherboard. Ours is black. The box shows white for some reason. Then we got the EK AIO 280D in RGB. That block looks beautiful. We're trying something a little different for RAM. We got the Alloy Warhawk. It's a 32 gig kit, 2x16, 3000 megahertz. Yeah, it looks like pretty decent RAM. We'll see how it actually works out for him, though. It's also CL16 if anybody cares. Then we also got a 1 terabyte Crucial P2 SSD, the Corsair RX 850 watt power supply. We're using, I'm not going to bring it up here to show you because then I got to move it again. We're using the NZXT H510 Flow, which is beautiful. Looks just as good as the H510 Elite, but actually has airflow so his computer won't explode. And finally, we have the EVGA For the Win Ultra 3070 Ti for his first ever PC. This is going to be pretty baller. And we got the only part we actually need. We got our screwdriver. So let's get into this motherboard box. Next, we got to get into this CPU box. It's weird that NZXT sends their motherboards without the cover. Let's make sure. This is the worst part about building a computer right here. So as you guys can see, there's a little arrow on the corner here, little arrow on the motherboard. That's how you want to line this up so that you can just, boop, give it a little wiggle, press her down. We are good. CPU installed, that simple. All right, next is going to be our Alloy Warhawk RAM. This should be fun. Well, those dims are absolutely gorgeous. They are pretty, that is for sure. So we're going to want to populate A2 and B2, which are those two. Then you want to line up your notch on the RAM with the notch in the dim slot. Just get it to click in there. Simple. Now dim number 2 is just as easy. You just put it in B2. 2 RAM sticks, CPU. Now let's put our SSD in. So for your SSD, make sure you line up the little notch. Go in at a slight angle. And push her on in. And then realize you didn't get the screw out of the box. All right, spend 20 minutes finding a screwdriver. That is the next most important piece. Realize this screwdriver sucks because, oh, it does have a magnetic tip. Let's go. Then push her down. Line your screw up and a screw, screw, screw. Now that it's in there all nice and hoity-toity, Nice, it just slots in magnetically. You love to see it. We'll go ahead and remove these other two pieces of tape while we're thinking about it. Now we need to remove these original plastic hold downs. Now you want to grab out your AMD screws, because apparently there's two types of screwing. And you want to install those right like so. And you do that 4 times. So let's get to screwing. Apparently the next thing we're going to want to do is, according to their booklet, which I am 100% reading the instructions on this one. Now it's time to mount our fans. Which is weird. That doesn't seem right, but apparently it is. So I'm glad I did that before finishing with this. I just checked the NZXT stuff, and actually you mount the fans to the radiator, but with their mounting bracket that's in the case in between them. So we need that mounting bracket. I'm glad I didn't put the fans on and then have to take them off. That would have sucked. We need the case up here for a second. We got to unwire this front panel fan that comes stock with the case. Feel like I'm screwing right inside your head. And that's phrasing, ladies and gentlemen. Now that that is out of the way, we have fans and radiator mounted. Let's tip it up here on the desk. Do the fun part. Make sure we didn't over tighten. We'll wait for some water to try to drip out of there. Pretty sure we didn't, and I'm pretty sure it'll hold. Oh yeah, we did good. We did good. So at least now for the next part, we get to focus on mounting to the motherboard. We get a wonderful shiny case, which, if I can give credit to NZXT for anything, their cases look good and normally are mostly functional. There's always weird issues, but I do love the fact that the standoffs for the motherboard are pre-installed. So all we have to do is grab our motherboard by its edges, and just like that, we have a motherboard in our case. And there you have it. 8 quick little screws, and your motherboard is installed and not going nowhere. Now for a second, I'm going to tip this up so I can funnel all of this wiring straight through the back. Now that that issue is solved, we got to figure out how this is going to mount in here. Exactly. Because we got to remember there's still a graphics card to go in. So this is the only way though, I think. Because the other way would cause this crazy kink and it wouldn't go anyways. So, yes. Just like that. But we messed up the thermal paste, so it's fine. Just got to clean off the pre-applied and add our dollop of paste. We're going to be a little smart though. We're going to grab a microfiber, make sure the CPU is as clean as it can be. We are going to take our thermal paste provided to us by EK. Glad they ship it with extra. We're just going to give it a little dollop right there, and you're done. A dab will do you here, ladies and gentlemen. A dab will do you. So now you take your newly, freshly clean guy, and you slot him down. Now we do need our compression springs on all 4. Then we got our thumb screws to go right on over the top of the compression springs. You want to put these on in a cross pattern. You don't want to apply too much pressure on your CPU or apply weird pressure on your thermal paste and cause issues. Because it could squeeze out, get thermal paste in your socket, and then you're just in trouble. All right, so what we're going to do now is realize we made a slight mistake, miscalculation. We just plugged something in the wrong place. We're going to switch the AIO connector from the CPU fan header over to the AIO pump thing. Then we're going to take this PWM splitter, plug it into the CPU fan hole. Yeah, there we go. Plug it in there. And we'll route it through the back as soon as we can. As soon as we lift this thing up so we can route it. Now I just need to find those stupid RGB connectors. Guess you guys probably want to share in this bit of the unboxing experience. So, I think that's mostly in view. Black foam. There we go. Still, can't see jack shite. That is a huge card. Come on, little guy. Make your way out. Beautiful. And this only has 2 8-pins. So we only need 2 PCIe 8-pins. I'm going to move this guy out of the way for now. I'll mess with that momentarily. Cleanup for this is going to be harder than the actual build. So we have our CPU. We're going to take this connector. Can I do something like that so that we have some light on the subject, and then we shall have peace. And find the hole, slot it in, beautiful. And then you take your 24 pin and do it the exact goddamn forsaken same. And my flashlight stopped. Ow. There, it popped. Now it's in. 24 pin might have needed to be the last one I connected to, but you know, we're here to continuously fuck up. And it seems as though we are doing a masterful job. Now we just got to figure out what to do with the GPU cables. And we're good, so it looks like on the next and last little bit is to make your GPU fit, good sir. Good sir. Set you down where I can see you. Come over here, take off the weird little rubber thing. Hit you with a nice peely boy for at home. Realize we absolutely massacred the peel. Oh, EVGA, you're killing me. Those little buggers out of there. Oh, I don't know if we can wedge. This AIO orientation is not going well. So yeah, we've got to reorient the CPU cooler. And right here is where I tell you a mistake has been made during this PC build. I mean, as you guys saw, there was a mistake. We couldn't fit the GPU in with the AIO, and I lost the footage. There is no footage of all of the troubleshooting I had to do to figure it out, all of the issues we went through, the mounting and unmounting of the CPU, of the CPU cooler, another couple of times. It was very tough. It was very tough. I'm very sad I lost that footage. It was funny. The disappointment as I progressed through was pretty hilarious, if I do say. I'm very sad that footage is gone. I guess I just didn't press record again or something. I have no idea. But, yeah. That's tough. It's tough, buddy. But basically what ended up happening, we have to orient the CPU cooler so the tubes are at the top of the loop, which is bad. It'll cause air bubbles. That'll kill the pump eventually. Wunder knows of this issue. Wunder also knows there was no other fucking way I could do it. It would not fit in that case otherwise. Well, it's less about the case. It's not a case issue. It's that GPU is about this fucking long. So, not much we could do. It's a tough time. It is what it has to be, though. There's nothing we can do about it. But, disappointment. Now let's see if this computer booted on the first try. All right. So I went through and got everything else done. We are on our final steps. We got to plug her in. Give her some power. We saw light. That's something. And now, reel back. We press the power button and see what happens. We got lights. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 fans. Everything seems to be lit up. Now we wait for a post. Will it post? Come on. Come on. Is my monitor just off? Is it going to boot cycle like AMD likes to do? Oh, I accidentally turned the monitor off. Hold on. Is the monitor being off the only problem? Aha! BIOS state, CPU installed. Well, I kind of missed it. We didn't get into BIOS, but we are here for our Windows setup. So I'm going to run through, set up Windows, and we will talk to you guys in a bit. All right, so I'm here at Wunders now. Got the desk brought inside. The box is destroyed, man. But we're going to go ahead and start setting up this desk, so let's do it.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, shit on my shoulder.
All right, well, I don't know when the recording stopped or why it stopped, but that's what we got so far. We got a desk. We got a 28-foot Ethernet cable on the floor. So, time to go start assembling the next bits.
Oh yeah.
It's all nice and cool in here.
It is. That air conditioner works really nice.
It's real nice.
Yeah, that desk looks nice. I like that.
Right?
I thought it was going to be thicker though. But
Right?
it seems to be decent.
Sturdy enough. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see how my...
Anger does. Yeah, we gotta fix the light now. There you go.
It's so pretty.
It works.
Ooh, I like that mouse though.
Lift it real quick.
Oh my god.
Right?
It's like feather light.
Right? Like 52 grams or something. Something really goofy. Technically those go on the other way, but it doesn't matter. Cable goes on the left side, according to...
Oh. Well, that does make a difference.
Yeah. Especially in video games. I swear he was on my right.
Yeah, it sounded like he was coming from my right. I don't understand.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Official.
It's official. We're peeling the plastics. Don't mess up the peel. People will be pissed.
I'll never mess this shit up.
It's the most satisfying part of new tech. I did every other peel except this one.